The natural world is filled with extraordinary creatures, some of which seem to defy the normal rules of biology, time, and existence. Among the rarest of these animals are those believed to be born only once in 1,000 years or less. These creatures, often cloaked in myth, mystery, and awe, have fascinated scientists, conservationists, and the public for centuries. Some may exist in small, isolated pockets of the world, while others are so elusive that even the most seasoned explorers are left in wonder. While the idea of animals born only once in 1,000 years may sound like a stretch, it often refers to species whose existence is incredibly rare due to extreme environmental conditions, ancient lineage, or the sheer improbability of survival. Some of these creatures may be on the brink of extinction, or may have been isolated from the rest of their species for thousands of years. Let's take a deep dive into 20 such rare animals that have mystified humanity for centuries. One of the most famous examples of an ancient species that seems to have defied the march of time is the coelacanth. Known as a living fossil, this fish was once thought to have been extinct for around 66 million years, only to be rediscovered in 1938 off the coast of South Africa. Coelacanths are believed to have lived around 360 million years ago, and their extremely rare sightings make them one of the most mysterious creatures on Earth. It's said that a new coelacanth might be born once every 1,000 years or so due to their incredible rarity. The kakapo, a large nocturnal parrot native to New Zealand, is critically endangered. With only around 200 individuals left, this flightless bird has captivated conservationists worldwide. The kakapo's mating habits are highly unusual and rely on a unique lekking system, where males gather to perform displays to attract females. Because of its small population and slow reproductive rate, the kakapo could be seen as an animal born only once in 1,000 years, given its rarity. The saola, often called the Asian unicorn, is one of the most elusive mammals on Earth. Native to the Annamite Mountains on the border between Vietnam and Laos, this species was only discovered in 1992, making it one of the most recent discoveries of a large mammal. With its long, straight horns and forest-dwelling nature, the saola is so rare that it is considered a creature that may only appear once in a millennium. Number 4, the Amur leopard. Native to the forests of the Russian Far East and northeastern China, the Amur leopard is critically endangered, with fewer than 100 individuals believed to remain in the wild. This solitary and secretive big cat is known for its beautiful spotted coat, and due to habitat loss and poaching, its population has dwindled drastically. Conservation efforts are underway, but the Amur leopard's rarity means it is an animal that could only appear once in 1,000 years. Number 5, the vaquita. The vaquita is the world's most endangered marine mammal, with an estimated population of just around 10 individuals. Found only in the northern part of the Gulf of California, the vaquita is a small, shy porpoise that has been threatened by illegal fishing activities. Due to its incredibly low population, it is often considered one of the rarest animals in the world, potentially born only once in 1,000 years. Number 6, the Javan rhino. Once widespread throughout Southeast Asia, the Javan rhinoceros now survives in only one small reserve in Indonesia, the Ujung Kulon National Park. With fewer than 75 individuals left, the Javan rhino is on the brink of extinction. Its low reproductive rate and limited range make it a rare species, one that could only emerge once in 1,000 years. Seven, the okapi. Native to the dense rainforests of the Democratic Republic of Congo, the okapi is often described as the forest giraffe due to its strikingly similar appearance. Despite being a close relative of the giraffe, the okapi was only discovered by Western scientists in 1901. Today, the okapi is a vulnerable species, and its rare sightings in the wild make it an animal that seems to exist only once in 1,000 years. 8. The pangolin. Pangolins are nocturnal, scaly mammals that are native to parts of Africa and Asia. Despite their unique and protective scales, pangolins are heavily trafficked for their meat and scales, pushing them toward extinction. With 8 species spread across continents, pangolins are among the rarest creatures on Earth, and their vulnerability makes them an animal born only once in 1,000 years. 9. The axolotl. Known for its incredible regenerative abilities, the axolotl is a type of salamander native to lakes near Mexico City. While it is not considered critically endangered, the axolotl's unique biology and habitat make it a rare species in the wild. With conservation efforts focused on protecting its natural habitat, the axolotl's continued existence is closely tied to efforts that could prevent it from being a once-in-a-thousand-year phenomenon. Number 10. The Tasmanian tiger or thylacine. Extinct in the wild since the early 20th century, the Tasmanian tiger is a creature that sparks fascination and mystery. This carnivorous marsupial once roamed the forests of Tasmania, but due to hunting and habitat loss, the species was driven to extinction. However, sightings of potential thylacines continue to make headlines, leading some to believe that this creature could one day reappear, perhaps once in 1,000 years. Number 11. The narwhal. The narwhal, a whale species with a long spiral tusk protruding from its head, has captivated people's imaginations for centuries. Found in the Arctic waters, narwhals are elusive and live in small populations. Although they are not endangered, the rare sightings of these creatures, especially the males with their iconic tusks, contribute to the mystique that surrounds them. Number 12. The Yangtze giant soft-shell turtle. One of the rarest and most critically endangered reptiles on Earth, the Yangtze giant soft-shell turtle is native to China and Vietnam. With only 4 known individuals left, this turtle species has seen its population plummet due to habitat loss and human activity. Its extraordinarily rare status makes it a creature that might only emerge once in a millennium. Number 13. The golden poison dart frog. Native to the rainforests of western Panama, the golden poison dart frog is one of the most poisonous animals on Earth. Despite being relatively small in size, the frog's venom is potent enough to kill an animal many times its size. Due to its limited range and the destruction of its habitat, the golden poison dart frog is a rare species that may be born only once in 1,000 years. Number 14. The blue dragon, also known as Glaucus atlanticus. A small, colorful sea slug that floats on the surface of the ocean, the blue dragon is a remarkable creature. This marine gastropod has striking blue coloration and feeds on creatures like jellyfish. Due to its fragile existence and limited distribution, sightings of the blue dragon are extremely rare, making it a creature born once in a millennium. Number 15. The Solomon Islands sea snake. Endemic to the Solomon Islands, this sea snake is incredibly rare and highly elusive. Known for its bright yellow and black markings, the Solomon Islands sea snake is both beautiful and venomous. Its isolation and limited habitat make it a rare species that few people will ever encounter in their lifetime. Number 16. The Harlequin tusk fish. This striking fish, known for its brilliant blue, yellow, and orange coloration and sharp tusk-like teeth, is native to the Indo-Pacific. While not critically endangered, its rarity in certain parts of the ocean makes it an exotic species that might only surface once in 1,000 years. Number 17. The Monito del Monte. A small nocturnal marsupial found in the forests of Chile and Argentina, the Monito del Monte is often referred to as a living fossil. It is the last living member of an ancient family of marsupials that once thrived across the southern hemisphere. Due to its limited range and ecological requirements, the Monito del Monte is a rare species that could appear only once in 1,000 years. '18. The Pinta Island tortoise. Once native to the Galapagos Islands, the Pinta Island tortoise became extinct in the wild when its last known individual, Lonesome George, died in 2012. However, there are ongoing efforts to breed tortoises from the same genetic lineage in captivity. This rare species may only be reborn once in 1,000 years due to its complex genetics. 19. The giant squid. While the giant squid is not as elusive as some other species on this list, its massive size and rarity in the deep ocean make it a creature that few humans will ever encounter. The giant squid's elusive nature means that it is often considered one of the rarest creatures of the deep sea, born once in a millennium. 20. The Tapanuli orangutan. The Tapanuli orangutan, discovered only in 2017, is the rarest of the 3 species of orangutans. With fewer than 800 individuals remaining, this critically endangered species is found only in a small region of Sumatra, Indonesia. Its tiny population makes it one of the rarest creatures on the planet, a species that could be born once in 1,000 years. The natural world is full of incredible creatures, many of which are so rare that their very existence feels like a fleeting moment in time. While the idea of animals born once in 1,000 years is a poetic exaggeration, the rarity of these species cannot be overstated. From ancient fish like the coelacanth, to elusive mammals like the saola, and rare reptiles like the Yangtze giant soft-shell turtle, these animals remind us of the fragility of life on Earth. It is essential that we continue efforts to protect these remarkable creatures before they become part of our planet's distant past.